Okay, we're streaming now. Okay. Alrighty, well, I hope it comes out okay on that end because, like I said before, my last stream, the audio was horrible. So, I didn't know if it was...
Yeah, I don't know what happened last time. Like, I don't think he changed anything to me beforehand.
No, I didn't change anything, really. Maybe a thing got smacked or something. But I hope that...
Who knows?
Do you have the stream open, Lester? Does it sound okay?
Yeah, but it's hard for me to hear because I got everything else louder, so I gotta like turn it up.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I guess I'll ask chat whenever they finally come in. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys can hear me because, well, I checked the stream last time we streamed, and yeah, I was really low last stream. I bumped me up a little bit, and I bumped the game audio down just a hair. So I'm hoping that everything's going well on this end. I hope that everything is okay. So
yeah, I mean, so far when I heard of it, it seems fine. But again, I have it down kind of quiet and then just muted now.
So
it's a little hard for me to tell.
It's kind of a little hard to tell. Tonight we're going to be hopefully we are going to finish the game tonight because there's not much left in the game to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just really final dungeon for the most part.
All that's left is the final dungeon and the final boss. That's all that's left. So we're going to be... I'm going to go ahead and load up the game real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to also turn down my audio on my end in the real world on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, Celtics. Hey, Celtics, could you do me a favor? Do I sound quiet, I guess I should ask. Because last stream I was really quiet in the stream.
Yeah, I don't know why, but hopefully this time things are better.
Yeah.
On both ends.
I didn't know if I sound better right now, because I changed some options. You hear me fine? Okay, alright. Then I guess I think it's okay then. Where we were at, Lally Bear. Okay, we just got here. Alright, if you guys remember in the last stream, we did the super dungeon in the last stream. We started the final dungeon route, and we finished the super dungeon. We changed the route over to do the other. The Tunnel of Ruins has two ways you can go about doing it, and there's both cool items on both ends. So what we did was we did one path in order to access Venus Lighthouse the beginning of last stream, and then we left to go do Crossbow Nile, and then on the way back I changed it to do the other route so that way we can go get the other item. I'm playing Smash Ultimate right now. I just unlocked Snake and lost to Lucario. I actually heard, and Lester, this might be helpful to you. Actually, you unlocked all the characters. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Never mind.
I have them all.
Celtics, there is an option. I can't remember what menu it is.
Its game is more. I'm thinking what you're talking about. The rematch
there's a
thing.
way. Yeah, there's a way you can go rematch the challengers you lose to get them.
Yeah, you have to wait a couple minutes for them to come back. But when they are back, you can just rematch them. And if you have other people you need to rematch, then they're ready to go right after that fight too.
Yeah.
So you can just have a line of rematches ready. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's like, what was it, Challenger rematch?
Yeah.
You already mentioned this on Twitter. Okay, alright, so you already know about that. Alright, I didn't know, because I just found that out, and I'm like, okay, well, that's going to be helpful for...
Yeah, I need to do that for, like, a couple different times with some characters, like DDD, for example. He's, like, one of the hardest.
Yeah. I heard the CPU levels are killer in Smash.
Well, I think from what I've heard, actually, is when they were working on this game, they actually had some competitive people, like, play tested some, which we've kind of seen anyways in things like the Invitational and E3.
Yeah.
So they're doing a lot more, like, competitive moves at, like, level 9 CPU levels. So I've noticed that they play a lot more, like, competitive players.
I heard
like now, I think Link's actually, they use bombs to explode in midair to help recover from the stage, just like competitive players.
Just like competitive play. Okay, alrighty, cool. I heard that Pichu's actually good in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it still hurts itself, but it's much better than what it was in Melee.
I heard it's really freaking fast. That's what the thing is. Like, it's
Yeah, it is.
a lot faster than Pikachu. This is the tweet about it. Wow, on Smash Bros. If you lose to a fighter, I never knew that there was a challenger's approach menu where you can retry and unlock a fighter again. You never told me about that. Yeah, they don't. I think they tell you in a little pop-up,
Once.
but they don't actually.
They tell you once when you first get it.
Yeah, they don't actually tell you the menu to go to. I think that's what it was. They didn't tell you there was a menu.
That's my only complaint with it. It's like, yeah, tell me about the mode. This is great. Now where'd I find it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you probably will need that. It's one of those things that you're probably gonna lose to a couple of these guys if you don't know the patterns yet. Because man, some of these are really aggressive.
Yeah. I need to. Me and Amber gotta record some more Smash Brothers here. Probably tomorrow. We haven't had a chance to. We've only recorded 3 episodes of their Smash Brothers playthrough right now. We did that one that I uploaded today, which is just a round of Smash, and then we started on World of Light afterwards, and we only recorded 2 episodes of that. So we still gotta go record some more.
I'm so sorry. You're gonna be there for the next 3 years.
I know. I heard it was 30 some odd freaking hours.
Yeah, it's very big.
It's okay. I'm more than willing to, because, gosh, I'm excited for the game. Really? I thought I opened this door. Well, I guess not. I guess I didn't open the door.
Well, now you learned something. I learned I forget.
Learn not to forget. Oh my. Hello, Rookie Wolf. How are you today, sir? Yeah, today's stream, we're gonna finish this game today, because there's not much left of this game left anyways. So
yeah, like you pretty much did everything else up to this point in last stream.
yeah.
You know, besides the Forgotten Door thing.
Yeah, that's about it. Got everything else, got all the Jenny, so I'm happy about that. The Challenger's Approach menu didn't appear yet, so how do I get it to appear?
You mean the rematch? Because that, like I said, it's time sensitive. I think you have to wait another 10 minutes after you lose a match for it to show up. It takes a while.
You're trying to say "oh my" in a deeper voice if you can. Yeah, I know which one you're talking. You're trying to be George Tack. I can never say his name. George Takia, saying "oh my."
That's pretty much how I read it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
How you're saying it, but I think I got it.
All right. So we got this path illuminated. This is that second path that can open up in Tunnel Ruins. So we're gonna go down a different pathway here. I always keep freaking pushing the wrong button. Meant to push move. Yeah, I think that the Challenger's Approach menu is time sensitive. Like what you said, 10 minutes.
Just like how unlocking the fighters is. It's like every 10 minutes the game checks to see if it can unlock a new fighter.
Yeah.
Like you can unlock fighters really quick in this game.
Hey Celtics, did you actually lose to any of the challengers when you were trying to unlock them? Okay, this is the branching path where you're right here. I just jumped right on into this. Wanted to show this off real quick. Recovery. He recovered to 152 HP. Well, he's gonna die. Yeah, a few of them. Yeah. That's what I figured too.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been hearing a lot of people say too. I mean, I was one of them as well. It's just they're really rough this time.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is the branching pathway. If you have one path open, like it'll be down for B, but we had the path open last stream going over to the left over here. So that's kind of where the branching pathway is. Now this room has different puzzles and whatnot. We have to push this water into the where the water droplet thing is. And what do you know? That raises up a platform. That was a simple puzzle. But it's just like, hey, this one doesn't have water, so why don't you go ahead and put water in it? It's trying to teach you. It's like, hey, you can activate this platform by putting a water pedestal filled with water in it. But here's one that doesn't have water. Ooh, what do?
Spit.
You spit? You spit in it?
That'll take forever. We gotta fill this up. Oh, just get ready. Just take a bit.
Okay, this is where the item is that I was talking about. Inside the Azura's armor. Okay, that was the item that I was talking about. This is probably the best, I want to say the best armor in the game at the moment. Because, I think this is the best armor in the game if I remember correctly. Let me go ahead and equip that. Put on Isaac. The Storm Gears. Let me see if anybody else can have that. Okay, Ivan can benefit from this. There we go. There we go. Magical Cassock. Mia doesn't equip that. It lowers her defense, so not good. You can't even change the time on the Nintendo Switch. Oh, so you can't time scum like you can on the DS.
It doesn't matter because there's another exploit. If you just quit the game, reload it, and just play a match, doesn't matter if you win or lose, another character shows up immediately.
Oh, okay. So you don't even have to wait 10 minutes.
No, not really. You just have to, I think you have once, and then once it's loaded in the game, it's like, alright, just keep on quitting, and it thinks it's still a 10-minute check-in time.
Okay. So you just do a match.
For the most part, to get all the characters quick.
So you just do a match, quit the game, reload the game, and then do another match?
Well, no, you have to do a match and win or lose it. You unlock your fighter, or fight him in general, then you quit the game.
Okay, sorry, I meant to say that. You had to do something like that in Super Mario Maker.
There was something similar to Mario Maker, but that was pretty much just like you plopped all the pieces, I think, in the stage builder, at least on day one, when you unlock the piece and you just quit the game and do it again.
Yeah.
I think that's how it worked.
You know, a lot of people, I saw some people on Twitter, they were complaining, saying, why did they decide to do this? Why couldn't they just give me all the characters at the start? I was like, because people that had complained about that with 4. They wanted.
You only unlocked like what, 10 characters in 4, so it wasn't really that substantial.
Yeah, I was like,
you had to work for your roster.
Yeah, I was like, they've wanted to grind for the roster because, you know, I remember the days of Melee where to unlock Mewtwo you had to leave your GameCube on overnight.
Yeah, unlocking all these characters made me feel nostalgic for Melee.
Yeah.
Because ever since Brawl, it's been very easy to unlock characters. Like, you just play through Subspace and that, and you get all the characters pretty quick. In 4, you're barely trying, and all the rosters there.
Yeah.
So here, you actually have to put an effort, and I like that. I mean, the longest way, still, it's story mode, the World of Light, but you have classic mode, just playing normal matches. At least there's no special criteria to unlock them, like how Melee was.
Oops.
Like, play for 20 hours, you got a Mewtwo. Nothing like that here.
I didn't mean to push that statue. But yeah, I came back to this room. The puzzle was already solved because I already solved it last stream. So that was nice. That was convenient. They knew people would go back and explore and do the other path to get an item.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw that there's this one. It's not like it was one of the Kotaku writers. I don't like his opinions too much. He seems very. He criticizes gamers too much and how games are made nowadays a lot of times. And
yeah, wasn't the same person that wrote that one article pretty much calling out Zelda gay or something like that? Like something really radical.
Jason, what was his name? Like Jason Schneider or something like that?
I don't know if it was Schreider.
Schreider, yeah.
I know there was one guy who just did like some really radical articles on Kotaku for a while. It was a big meme.
Well, he tweeted out saying like, oh, well, this This is unlocking all the characters in the game is the stupidest decision Nintendo's ever made with the Nintendo Switch.
Okay, well that's just radical.
I was like, holy
Not even
crap,
close.
I could think of 10 times worse things Nintendo's done with the Switch than just making
like
characters
Smash Online
grinding. You know what I mean? I could think of like 10 other things that are worse than that.
I don't know. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, complain about the online mode for the character unlocking, because the online mode's gone bad.
Yeah, online mode is
Arena mode's fine, but quick play sucks. Like, it just flat out sucks right now. They need to patch it.
They need to fix it.
Well, they seriously do. It's not even a joke.
Now,
Preferred settings basically don't work. So what's the point of preferred settings?
Am I losing my voice? Am I quiet right now? I'm sorry. Am I quiet right now? I didn't know if the game audio was too loud or not, because I'll adjust it if I have to. Or are you just commenting that sounds like I'm raspy?
Yeah, let's wait for the chat responses.
It just sounds like I'm raspy. Okay. I don't feel like I'm losing my voice, but I guess I might be. I just woke up from a nap. If that accumulates for anything. I just woke up a couple minutes ago because I went and took a nap before I started streaming because I kind of had a hard day at work today. The reason why I was asking is because last stream, the stream itself was really quiet from on my end. Like, the game audio was really, really loud compared to me. So I didn't know if that was what was causing it. So that's why I asked. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want the game audio to be too loud.
Yeah, that's always hard to judge on your own too, because even if you do like the local monitoring, something like OBS, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So like you're hearing it just fine, then the stream's like, wait, I can't hear anything. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
I've had that happen.
Hey, Ethan, how are you today, buddy? I gotta use carry here. Let's go ahead and put carry on a shortcut. We're gonna be using carry a lot in this dungeon. Wouldn't you guess, the freaking dungeon that gives you carry, you're gonna use carry a lot in this dungeon.
Yeah, gee, who would have thought?
I love Venus Lighthouse's music. Honestly, I was thinking if Isaac was in Smash, Venus Lighthouse would probably be the stage they choose. Because it's such a big thing for the game.
He has a Mii costume, close enough.
He has a Mii costume?
Yeah.
They put an Isaac Mii costume in Smash Brothers?
Yep.
They must have known. They must have known that he was really wanted in Smash.
That's why not only does he have an assist trophy, but he's just a costume. A lot of characters I've been noticing that they were asking for that don't make it in costumes this time around. Kind of like how it was for Smash 4 DLC.
Did they make a Shadow one then?
I haven't seen one yet. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, actually, no. I did hear that they took out all the third-party ones.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah, I heard that they took out all the third-party because Free Fire costumes. Doing well, taking a break from World of Light. Yeah, I heard we're right before me and Amber we recorded 2 parts of World of Light on our playthrough right now, and then I hear that after we're done recording, it was like 30 hours. I'm like, holy crap, it's gonna be a long LP then.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I feel bad for all those day one Let's Play channels who didn't know about it and just jumping in, because we gotta get those quick views, guys. You're gonna be on that for months.
Okay.
Quick views are gonna go away after the first 2 weeks.
Okay, so we got the Thunder Crown. Thunder Crown is a cursed item, but it replenishes HP. But hey, guess what? Garrett can equip cursed items, and he'll be fine. Alright, lucky cap. Can I give it to someone else here? No. Okay. Well, I guess it's just gonna be stuck in my inventory. But yeah, I didn't realize that it was. I wanted to play a little bit of World of Light. I might actually, like, in the playthrough, take a break from World of Light. Like, if we go, like, for a long time. I might go and explore and do classic mode and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I don't blame you. Honestly, I would recommend doing that points because like the classic mode in this game is really good. I think it's probably the best classic mode since Melee.
Are you serious? Okay, cool.
It's really good.
Like I said,
I've already encountered some of the like exclusive bosses in it, and it's like, oh man, they're really fun. I pretty much fought all the bosses outside the one that's exclusive to World of Light at this point, and they're all like really fun.
As of right now, like, I've only unlocked 2 characters. I've unlocked Ness. No, I've unlocked 3. I'm sorry. We've unlocked Ness, Zelda, and a villager. That's who we've unlocked so far. Heh PP.
Yeah.
PP jokes.
Yeah.
Pokemon has to
have
go
Beavis
through
and Butthead laugh.
Beavis and Butthead. PP. But yeah, I think we might take a break from World of Light. We're gonna record a little bit more of it because I do want to go into it a little bit more because I know there's gonna be some boss fights or spirit battles that's going to be really freaking hard. We already ran into one. We were kind of stonewalled at Fiora's spirit battle. Fiora from Xenoblade.
Yeah, that one was pretty hard. One of the worst one a lot of people complain about is what is a 9-volt, 13-volt from like the WarriorWare series.
Yeah,
because
9-volt
it
and
has
18-volt.
the one assist trophy that just constantly shoots you and has perfect aim. That one sucks.
Yeah,
I just got one done earlier where it was like 4 Yoshis you had to KO, and the problem was they were all like super aggressive moving, and you had like, it was set up so like everyone would launch further, but I swear it was only you that had the launch further status on because the Yoshis barely moved, and they were so fast that you can't even attack them by the time you're killed. That was terrible.
I noticed that a lot of the problems, and you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad that these spirit battles are really hard because that gives me a challenge and I'm happy about that. I'm not even mad about that. But it's just like, I noticed a lot of these situations they put you in, they're really unfair.
Yeah.
Because
anytime you find a team battle, it's usually a mess.
Yeah. The 9-volt spirit made me want to throw my Switch against the wall. Oh, great. I can't wait till we get to that.
That's me. I actually thought the Yoshi one was worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was really, really stupid. You couldn't move. At least in that, I want to have moments of dodge.
I heard that, but yeah, I'm not even mad that they put in challenges like that. It's really unfair because since World of Light doesn't let you play co-op, which for some strange reason, yeah, there's gonna be times where you're fighting 1 against like 3. It's wow.
I mean, I'm doing a fight like that now, and it's timed for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and you have to unlock the other fighters in the middle of the match. So you have to kill others to get to it. It's bad. You have to be really quick.
Like I said, it's like I don't see that as much as a problem. Like it's just you just gotta get good. It's gotta be one of those moments. It's like you just gotta get better.
Spirits, that's the big one.
And put spirits
complaining about. I don't even think real life you can level them up.
Yeah, and
I mean some are legit hard, but then other ones I've heard people complain about. Like those are super easy. Just level up your spear past level 1, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Playing classic mode like non-stop. Yeah, I heard like a lot of it. There was somebody who's doing all the classic modes of every character. I said, man, you're gonna be putting like 74 freaking videos up then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's the problem with all the channels I have. They just want to spam that stuff, and it's like it's gonna take forever for 1, and 2, it's gonna be a flood in the inbox.
I don't care how long this playthrough takes me because I got, you know, Zelda still, and I'm still constantly uploading that if I can. I mean, I've been kind of lackadaisical the past couple weeks, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've kind of been demotivated the past couple weeks to do anything. So, besides streams like the only thing that I haven't been demotivated for. But I've been having a hard time just doing anything really. So that's why uploads have been kind of there and are kind of like non-existent at some points, and I'm gonna try to fix that hopefully next couple days. So I already have 2 videos up on schedule, so
well, that's good. You're starting to use that a bit more again.
yeah.
It's so helpful, seriously. I'm glad that's a thing.
Yeah, the schedule system is like a lifesaver, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, because I never like release my videos until they're fully processed, so I just upload a couple days in advance, schedule it, then I know for a fact it's gonna work.
Well, another thing that's been kind of bothering me, but it's just our internet sucks so bad. I mean, you guys can see it. I have to stream this game in 360p. It's kind of main example of this. It's just our internet sucks so bad that it takes literally like 5 hours to upload one like 45-minute video. And not only that, when I upload a video and when Amber uploads a video, it kills the internet for everybody in the house. So that's like 5 hours of people not having internet pretty much anywhere. Like, it's just really slow, and I'll get complained saying, hey, what are you doing on the internet, can you please stop, you know, and stuff like that. And just like, well, I gotta get this stuff up, you know.
Yeah,
that's why I've been trying to do it like at night before I go to bed, you know.
my biggest problem anymore is a stupid data cap. Because anymore, everything uses the internet anymore. So it's so easy to get close to a territory, even go over it, because, you know, everything has to connect and do something online. I don't know why the heck that has to even be a thing from Comcast. I think they're like the only company here that does that. It's so stupid. They just want to take more money. That's the only reason why it's there.
Ugh. It's stupid. Okay, so we got the dragon scales, which, actually, I just said that the Azura's armor is the best armor in the game. No, this is pretty much the best armor in the game. I'm sorry. The dragon scales are a little bit... I lied. The thing is, though, I like the Azura's armor because look at the difference between the defense between the one I have on right now. It's 3 points. It's not that substantial.
Woo!
It's 3 freaking points. But the thing is, though, with the Azura's armor, it boosts my attack up by like almost 10. It's like 8. I'm sorry, that's like 7. Sorry. So it's just like, yeah, I'll take that 3 defense hit. I'll be alright. So that's why I usually I prefer that over the others, you know. The weird thing is that when my PS4 gets an update, it slows down the entire internet. You're red? Why are you red? I'm the color red. I'm Red Foreman.
Sure, let's go with that.
Be like, I'm gonna put a boot up your ass. I haven't watched that 70s show in years. I need to get back to watching it again.
It's been a long time.
I know that show's been ended for years, but I love that show to death. That and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love that show to death too. Magic. Red magic. I'm a red mage. Assist trophy guy had a game. Who knew? Hey man, how you doing? Okay, so we gotta hit this switch here. Alright, so the main gimmick of Venus Lighthouse is you have to pretty much go around on two ends of the dungeon and activate these switches, and that causes more sand streams to come down like this, and then you can gain access to new areas in order to do so. These sand streams help navigate through the dungeon a little bit better. You're alright? That's good. But yeah, Celtics, yeah, I don't know what the deal is, like, whenever I upload a video, it always slows down the entire internet. It sounds like you have that same issue when you just update on your PS4. That's kind of silly. I don't know, like, when I update on my PS4, my internet's still just fine. Like, it'll slow down just a bit, but it's not like what happens when I upload. My upload just eats everything.
Yeah. Now, it depends sometimes for when Chrome updates, but I swear, sometimes when you upload a video on Chrome, it slows down everything else.
Yeah.
I don't get why that happens. It just does. Sometimes I'll try to watch a Twitch stream while also uploading on YouTube, and it's like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
But if I was doing it on a different computer, it's fine. It's stupid.
I need to go and probably start uploading.
What do you think, I think?
I need to probably go start uploading on Firefox or something like that.
Yeah, the only thing I heard there is also throttles the upload, which is like, why? Why? That's stupid. It's just forcing you to use Chrome. Because I've heard it takes some people triple the time to upload in Firefox and it doesn't Chrome, which doesn't make any sense.
Wee! Magic! Yeah, my psychic powers is magic. Yeah, like, Isaac's abilities are kind of like, a lot of people are try to think that Isaac's abilities are kind of like Ness's. It's more of a psychic type of magic more than a, you know, ooh, I could cast, you know, I could cast fireballs like for Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Okay,
Yeah.
This treasure chest is important. This treasure chest holds the Gaia Blade. This is the strongest blade in the entire game, and only Isaac can wield it. Unleashes Titan Blade. So why did I buy that silver blade at the end of the last stream? I have no idea. I knew that I was getting this freaking sword. What were you saying, Lester?
Like, you just like to spend money, huh?
I guess. I had no other use for the money until late game Lost Age when I transferred this save data over. So, yeah. There's no point of having money at this point because, well, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Alright, block
I mean, what
puzzles.
else are you gonna buy in here for? More potions?
Probably. I mean, I've got Wish Well, I'd be alright, because that heals my party entirely. Okay, so I gotta remember how this pathway goes again. Corner. Up. Oh, I think I figured it out. Okay. It's been a while since I did this puzzle. I had to remember how the hell it goes. I'm a chameleon. You're changing the colors of your
twist where you don't look anything like an actual chameleon, but you are anyway. Man.
You change the colors of your name. I get what you meant when you said I'm red earlier. I was like, what are you talking about when you said you're red? I get it now. It changed the colors. I can change the colors of my name at will. I'm a chameleon. I almost said something really dumb. I had it on my mind. I was like, did we ever have a chameleon Pokemon that I thought about? I was like, yeah, Kecleon. We did.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So I couldn't remember for a second.
Like a chameleon, because Japan.
Well, you know, it's so weird. It's like, Kecleon's such a forgettable Pokemon to me, and I just remember the only thing I remember Kecleon for was they tried to push him as like one of the cool new Pokemon from 3rd Gen at the time that they showed before 3rd Gen became a thing. So it's just like, I remember Kecleon being one of those Pokemon. But you didn't get access to Kecleon until like the 6th badge in
yeah, it was pretty late.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, I don't know why it's promoted that early on for things. Like, yeah, you find your endgame. You're like,
Yeah, and not only
hey,
that.
better than Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Look at all this new stuff we have. It looks great, doesn't it? Too bad you gotta play for over 20 hours.
Oh gosh.
I hated the marketing for Ultra Sun and Moon. It was so confusing because it made it look like a whole new game. It's like, no, it's not. I'm gonna lie about it though.
We still need to go back and play through Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon ourselves.
You probably have a much better experience than I did playing through because it's gonna be a lot more fresh to you guys. Like, it was pretty recent I beat Ultra Sun, so I remembered everything. Or not Ultra Sun, Normal Sun. So I remembered everything about it, and there's a lot of tweaks to be made because of it.
Sorry for the random Windows update. I really need to turn the notification sounds off. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you really need to.
I really need to. It's starting to annoy me. I turn it on. First things first, like all my YouTube comments come on. I'm like, oh, great. Hey, Hyper Kirby, how are you doing?
You might want to avoid those like a minefield for
Yeah.
Smash.
Especially for Smash. Hey, Hyper Kirby, how are you doing? I'm Pink. You're not the singer, Pink. You're a liar. I'm just kidding. You're not a liar. No, I'm just joking. Alright, this is the cool effect with Titan Blade. I love Titan Blade so much. We're almost, actually, you know, so surprisingly, we're almost done with, with this dungeon. Yeah, it's not really that big of a dungeon. You'd think it would be for being the final dungeon, but it's really not. You're doing good, just setting up for my premiere that's going to... You know, that's a cool new feature that YouTube started, and I should be using that more. The premiere feature.
I don't see like a use for yet with like a small community I got.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna be there for the premiere, so I just haven't done them.
Yeah, that's... I mean, to be honest, that's fair.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sacrifice time and no one's gonna come out to it for like 20-minute videos. Like, I'm just gonna actually release it at noon.
Yeah. You say you like Titan Blade, but I know Soul Blade's better, but we don't get that until the second game. I know it's coded in this game, but it's not in this game. Wait until Golden Sun Part 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Speaking of premieres, Matt, have you ever thought of using premiere feature in some of your videos? I thought about it, but like Lester said, I don't have that many subs. So it's just like I have a couple people that might show up right when the video launches, but usually I notice that most of the people that come by my videos, it's usually late afternoon when I look at my analytics.
Yeah, so it's a lot harder to stick around for something like that, especially when you're not in home for it.
Premieres are like live streams, except you are watching your uploaded video live in real time with your viewers. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just literally like a placeholder.
It's basically the exact same thing as a live stream in terms of setup. So you have that live chat there on the side, and when the video is done at the premiere, you can also pull up the live chat from it. So you have the comments from the video and then the chat from the premiere as well. It's a cool idea.
Is it does that, not that I care too much, does that, is that monetizable?
It's streamed, so yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was or not. Alright, so we're at the beacon of, Venus Lighthouse. Menardi says, "At long last, the time has come to light Venus Lighthouse's beacon. When I was a kid, I read beacon as bacon."
We made it to Lighthouse's bacon. Ooh, that's gonna be tasty.
It's time to light the lighthouse's bacon. Oh lordy, I don't know. I was dumb when I was a kid, So,
Hey guys, do you have any more pocket bacon? Ate all mine on the way over here.
do you have any more pocket bacon? Yes. With only with the second bacon lit, only 2 will remain. No, lighting Jupiter is virtually the same as lighting Mars. That is true. Jupiter really is all that remains. Now, when I was a kid, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they said that, I literally thought that they meant that Jupiter Lighthouse and Mars Lighthouse were literally the same lighthouse. And I was like, what do you mean it's virtually the same? I said, you guys don't have the Mars star. You guys can't light Mars Lighthouse. So, I was just like, does that mean that both the lighthouses light whenever you just light Jupiter? It didn't make any sense to me when I was a kid. And then I played the second game, and then literally found out, no, Mars and Jupiter lighthouses are 2 separate lighthouses. So, either way, Saturos and Menardi's plans were screwed from the get-go because they didn't have all the elemental stars. Don't say bacon. Don't say beacon now. Just say bacon. I was actually gonna go along with saying that.
Just do it. Confuse everyone.
Oh, Matt, did you see the new Kingdom Hearts 3 intro video that came out a few days ago? No, I didn't see that, but I also heard that for some reason Skrillex is involved with that. Yes, Skrillex is involved with Kingdom Hearts music.
That's confusing.
It is confusing. It isn't as weird as
does not
Whiplash.
match.
It isn't as weird as Whiplash as what I watched with Fire Emblem Heroes. Had an update for their version 3, and they showed like the intro movie, and it was all freaking like heavy metal, like Linkin Park screaming shit. I was like, what is Dad doing to my Fire Emblem? What the hell?
Oh, you mean like Mortal Kombat having rap?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat having rap during its reveal trailer. I'm like, what the hell is with this music choice? I don't understand. Mortal Kombat 11's reveal trailer was so weird.
Oh man, I don't know. I like the idea of it being shown. I didn't think that was a good trailer because of
Yeah.
that. Music did not fit.
I mean, yeah, I'm excited that Mortal Kombat 11's a thing. Yeah, I'm really excited. But that reveal trailer was like, what the hell is this thing?
Reveal trailer was kind of crap.
Yeah.
Just for that reason.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of video games nowadays are having some really questionable musical choices. Really questionable.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Fire Emblem Heroes with Palacatria and S's new weapon. They have the ability to quad attack now. Wait, what? They do? Did they like buff their speed? Or just the weapon itself grants another attack? I forget about that. Yeah, damn. That's cool. I'm gonna have to. I have a couple of 5-star the white wing characters I should probably raise. I've been grinding out all the forging bonds event today because I was way behind on that, and today's the last day for it. I managed to do it before the stream, so I'm happy about that. That's right, your dreams are now within your grasp now. Oh, sorry. That's right, your dreams are within your grasp now.
You did it. You got the Fire Emblem Hero skin. I'm proud of you.
You did it! You did the Fire Emblem Heroes thing.
I don't even know what the heck it is, but I'm still going to be happy for you.
Why are you still here, Felix? I thought I ordered you to go ahead to the ship. I've already sent Jenna and the others to the dock at Ijima. Then why did you come back? Because I have a different promise to keep. A promise, you say? Oh, you must mean Sheba. Yes, Sheba. Why haven't you released her yet? You promised to free her once you got into Venus Lighthouse. And that's what brought you back here? You promised not to involve anyone who wasn't related to this matter.
No, I don't keep my promises.
Well, we're the bad guys. You should know this by now. Someone new joins the stream. Matt, so the bacon powers up Saturos and Menardi. New guy, you don't know how to pronounce beacon as bacon. No, it's pronounced bacon. I'm gonna start saying bacon from now.
It's now the canonically correct choice.
I just when I was a kid, there was a lot of like dialogue words in the dialogue that I just mispronounced because I was. Sometimes I wondered if I was illiterate. You know what I mean? But it's just like I used to call psi energy fizz energy. I'm like, why the hell did it doesn't have a ph sound in front of it? Why did you say that? Why do you call it fizz energy? It's psi energy, not fizz energy. I don't know what. I was weird. There was a lot of weird like inconsistencies in how I pronunciated things. Like I still get Chozo and Kozo mixed up in Metroid games. And I know it's Chozo, but I don't know, bad habit. I always called him Kozo when I was a kid. So
don't break it.
It's hard to break it. I know that last year we always bring up this. You always called Ikana Canyon Incan Canyon when you're a kid.
Yeah, because I'm also dumb at reading.
I used to pronounce beagle as bagel. See, I guess we all have those quirks, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a bad habit. Of course. Because Shiba is a special adept. You guys learned something from the first 2 lighthouses. And what would that be? In order to enter each lighthouse, you need an adept of that clan. Right now, we have fire, earth, and water adepts, but no wind adept. That does seem to be the case. Do we need Shiba to get into Jupiter Lighthouse? I'm sorry, Felix, but we can't even enter without a wind adept. That being the case, I guess I can understand why you can't set Shiba free. It seems that you too have learned something. If that is all, then you should go, Felix. No, I can't leave Shiba behind. I'm taking Shiba to the ship. What are you talking about, Felix? We don't know what will happen when you like this bacon.
Oh, I know what happened. Come nice and crispy.
They're nice and crispy, I tell you what. I won't leave Shiba here to find out. We told you that we'd protect Shiba. Don't you trust us? That's not what I'm saying. It's just best to be safe. Nah, we don't need a wind adept. We could just say open sesame. With how glitchy the Lost Age is, I'm sure you could probably pretty much just warp to the freaking beacon. You don't need a wind adept. So Matt, I see that you joined and all the other people posting the gameplay in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, I just uploaded. I actually recorded that part on launch day. Thing is though, like I told Celtics, because Celtics left a comment on my video saying, he's saying, I was wondering when you're gonna upload this. The reason why is the past couple days I've been kind of busy and I haven't had time to sit down and edit. So
yeah. Can I just make that like a side tangent of just personally I'm hating how everyone's expecting that to be a thing. Everyone that's following content creators are expecting you to play Smash right now on stream or video. I hate it.
I know.
Just let me do it when I'm ready, guys.
Yeah,
Smash are getting bugged from that from some people before it came out. That's why I had to make a public post saying, please don't ask me. Then I had someone ask me anyways. Like, what the hell?
I'm sorry, Lester. I did see that. I was just like, you just talk.
Yeah, I'm like, well, there's a reason why I made this tweet.
You know, Lester, I have to say, that was the most professional way to handle that. You just posted your tweet as a response. I was just like, yeah.
Pretty much. How else can I say that hasn't already been said?
Yeah. Am I enjoying the game so far? I'm enjoying it. It's a lot better than 4 in my opinion in terms of gameplay. I haven't played very much of it.
I can agree there.
Yeah, I haven't played very much of it. Like I said before earlier in the stream, I've only recorded 3 parts. and I've only unlocked 3 characters out of like the 70. So I haven't had time to sit down and play it and record it. So I'm gonna get back to it hopefully tomorrow. It's whenever Amber wants to get ready and record it too. She's been kind of not feeling too good, so that's one reason. 333? 333? Yeah, I've only recorded 3 parts. Yeah, I've only recorded 3 parts for this playthrough, so. Tomorrow, people expecting another Smash Brothers part. I'm not uploading Smash tomorrow. I'm uploading a Zelda part tomorrow. I've actually got a lot of videos I need to edit. That's why this stream's probably going to be a little...
You said you had a couple of Zeldas ready for that reason, just to put them together.
Yeah, I've actually... It's kind of good that we're pretty much ending the game tonight, and because then I can probably get back to editing tonight, because I've got... I've got those 3 videos of Smash. I've got a lot of episodes of Zelda I need to go through, sift through. I've got a couple of the backup streams that I need to go back and edit out the intermissions and whatnot. And not only that, I've got a couple of unboxings I've got to edit through. And there's some other videos I need to edit too. Like, I need to edit the couple of parts of Kirby Triple Deluxe that we recorded for League. And I need to edit...
well, we have to get back to that in general, because we haven't recorded in months.
I'm hoping Marley mentioned something in the chat earlier today too, that we'll be hopefully get back to recording again soon. And I know you
need to get back to that in another project we started.
You and me and Amber need to get back to recording that one thing that we needed to do for League. What else? I have one part of Pokemon for our collab channel, me and Amber's collab channel. I need to edit through. We got recorded one part, and there's a lot of freaking things I need to edit. It's ridiculous. I see. Well, as for me, I don't have the game yet. I will be able to buy it on Friday since I have more money than... yeah. That was probably the smart thing to do, Kirby, because I'll tell you what, man. Last week was killing on my wallet.
Yeah. Everything coming out at once did not help.
Did I say we? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say we.
I don't remember. You might have.
I meant to say Triple Deluxe is on 3. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it if I did. Relapsing. Like I said before I started this stream, I just woke up like 20 minutes ago because I took a nap. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Don't tell us what's best, Felix. You're not taking Shiba. Why not? What? You don't trust me? How can we after you just demanded we free Shiba? And you just questioned our trust too. If we had trusted you a moment ago, Shiba would be free now. Come with me, Shiba, I shall protect you. Are you ready to do this, even though it means fighting us? I believe he is. He would not have to fight us so if he lacked the will to fight. If it means protecting Shiba from harm, then I must. We have seen what you can do. You know you can't stop us. How can you protect Shiba when you can't even protect yourself? That just reminds me of going back to Smash a little bit. I know that they didn't really change Robin since Chrom was revealed in the game, and there's this weird thing that can happen where Robin has Chrom in his victory screen, and Robin says, "How can you protect Chrom if you can't even protect yourself?" And it's just like, if you were playing as Chrom fighting Robin, it'd been like, "How can you protect yourself if you can't even protect yourself?"
Well, that's the funny thing when you also use Robin's special against Chrom, because you just have, Chrom fighting Chrom.
Chrom beating up Chrom. I think I retweeted.
Why not?
I think I retweeted a comic that had that in it. I'm only a 5, but okay, for context here, I think this conversation between Felix and Saturos and Menardi is pretty funny, because Felix is like, "Yeah, I'll fight you guys. Felix, you're level 5. You're level 5. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself, dude. I had to just come from the store real fast. Oh, okay, well. Gosh, you live really close to the store then, Celtics. Did you get Smash Brothers Ultimate yet? Okay, yeah, I see. This rebellious attitude is exactly why we've never let you fight. Why you're only level 5. Haven't you been given enough reason to fear us in these travels? You're no fighter, Felix. How can you hope to stand against us? You've questioned us for the last time. Let's see what you can do. Looks like there's something more to it, though. It seems Saturos and Menardi no longer trust Felix. Looks like the perfect opportunity has fallen into our laps. Now's our only chance to prevent them from lighting the bacon. No! Don't chicken out now! If we hesitate, they'll light the bacon!
You can't have that. I want to eat it.
It's like, I'm not ready for that yet. It's that hype, man. Yeah, he's no fighter. He's only level 5. Yeah, it sold 1 million. Yeah, it was really fast selling game in Japan. I did see that. All right, so let's go ahead and challenge them. Isaac. So you've come to stop us. Look what your defiance has brought us, Felix. I don't need you or anyone to rescue me, Isaac. I was just about to settle things with Saturos and Menardi. You can watch! And then I'll show you the true power of the bacon's light. But Sheba has nothing to do with this, so set Sheba free. Silence! You best tread lightly, Felix, or both you and Sheba will suffer. If anything happens to Sheba, we will have failed Farron. We won't permit you to lay a hand on Sheba or Felix. Oh, so you're worried about Sheba too? Don't worry, we won't hurt Sheba if you meet our conditions. What are you doing, Saturos? Leave this to me! Sheba, do you remember the rod connected to Hesperia? The rod of Hesperia? The rod required to reach the Jupiter Lighthouse. Yes? Those who pursue us bear a rod. Is it the one? Sheba, stay where you are. You can do it from there. How about it, Sheba? Well, Sheba? Perhaps. Perhaps? Perhaps what? Don't yell at her! We're not yelling. We just want to... We're not using exclamation marks.
Really loudly.
We're just talking loudly! Everyone's studio, yeah, hyper, have fun. With World of Light, I heard the story mode. Yeah, the story mode, I heard this and it was a bad idea for me. I was like, yeah, it's 30 hours long from what I gather if you want 100% it. I was like, oh
yeah, I heard
gosh.
that a couple days before it came out. It's like, well, I was already committed to not do any, content in the game for a while, and that right there pretty much told me, don't do it at all.
Well, I knew that, Lester,
if you were do any content, it's multiplayer matches.
If I knew that if you were going to do anything related to Smash Ultimate, you were going to do how you were going to handle Smash 4, and you were doing the first impressions of it.
Well, that's a problem because that honestly did not do well at all.
So
it didn't? I just kind of scrapped it and just enjoyed it on my own time.
Okay, well, never mind then. I misjudged.
Yeah, and all those like demos and first impression things I didn't really do well at all the time I did them.
Oh,
I still
really?
kind of don't now. So I just kind of enjoy the games on my own and maybe just a first time playthrough stream because those seem to do better in the videos.
Okay. I misjudged you then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the only thing people actually watch now on the channel is like the Let's Plays and the review stuff. That's about it. All the extra content normally gets skipped. So I just kind of don't bother at this point. Just do the two things people actually watch.
I get you. We're not yelling. We're just talking really loudly. We're using exclamation marks. So, Shiva. Their minds are veiled. I cannot see clearly, but I think it's the one. This is a waste. It's just a waste to make her try again. So, what do we do? Do you know the terms we will require before we agree not to harm Sheba? No, why don't you enlighten us, Saturos? I want the rod that will get us into Jupiter Lighthouse. This rod that we've had since the beginning of the freaking game. If you give us the shaman's rod, Sheba will not be harmed. Agreed? No. If he wants the shaman's rod, he wants the shaman's rod. If it will save Sheba, I'll give it up. What? But Hammett gave it to you, Ivan. Don't you care what happens to Sheba? Then you will give us the rod in bold. I don't know why. I guess they're trying to emphasize him saying it, but it's just like, that's the only time I've ever seen them bold the word like that.
Yeah, that's different, that's for sure.
Well done, Saturos. We finally have the shaman's rod. Go get it, Felix. Why me? To ensure your loyalty to us. Go on, Felix. Isaac handed over the shaman's rod. Reluctantly. What should I do with this rod? Keep it safe.
Okay, just tell him to shove it, because I really want to tell him to shove it.
It says, where do you think you're going, Sheba? We gave you the rod to release Sheba. I love this part. They're just like, we're going to play Mr. Lawyer and use a loophole here. Whatever do you mean? You said you'd free Sheba if he gave you the rod. Those were your terms. We gave you the rod, so release Sheba. You seem to have misunderstood. I said we wouldn't harm Sheba. I never said we'd let her go. You're altering the bargain? Not your fault that you got tricked. We can't help it if you misinterpreted Saturos' terms. Besides, if we were to release Sheba, she'd be in quite a fix. What do you mean? Sheba can't get back to Lalivero alone. I love it's like Ivan right here, he's just like, what are you talking about? We're gonna take Sheba. Oh. He was like, oh, he got it. Like right mid-sentence. He's like, oh shit. Yeah, you guys are gonna kill us, aren't you? That's right, you won't be going back. This is it for you. Excuse me? Enough, you're the ones who aren't going anywhere. Bring it on, whelp. You won't live long enough to regret your stupidity. Prepare to experience firsthand the horrors of a master fire adept. And now we gotta fight both Saturos and Menardi. So, before we get on to this battle here, I'm gonna throw up an intermission real quick. My dog is needing out real quick, so I'll be right back. So, we'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I had to go let my dog out real quick. She was telling me it's time. So, alright, so for this boss fight, we gotta fight both Saturos and Menardi. Menardi, we haven't fought her yet. What she does is she focuses mostly, she's kind of the mage of the two. She uses mostly just, you know, magic attacks. She'll try to insta-kill your characters a couple times with her scythe. She'll do all that stuff. So I really suggest, because I usually play this way, I usually do the buffing mechanic, because this was actually one of the fights I was actually stonewalled at when I was a kid. I had a hard time trying to do this fight, especially the fight afterwards, because yeah, you might have guessed, there's a phase 2 to this fight, because it's the final boss fight. So, I was busy getting ready for my premiere anyway. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I was trying to get back up on chat here. I saw you guys were talking about Subspace Emissary. My opinion on Subspace, because I have played World of Light a little bit myself, I don't know. I like Subspace. I've always liked Subspace. But I do feel like World of Light is a little bit better because Subspace's big problem to me was it tried to do something that it isn't. And that's trying to be a beat 'em up platformer, which, you know, it really isn't that. It tried to do the adventure mode as a platformer, and the game isn't built for that. You know what I mean? It isn't built for platforming. And
well, that's why the last half of it was just bad because of that. Because of the actual subspace area, which is a slog to get through all the different platform challenges.
yeah.
It's very repetitive.
And the thing is with
People think this is repetitive. No, subspace is worse about that.
yeah, in World of Light, at least in my opinion, it does what Smash is, and that's just a Smash. You know what I mean? It just is fights. That's what the game's good at, and that's what the game does. So that's just my 2 cents on which one's better. Am I bad? Am I upset that World of Light isn't like Subspace? Not really. Even Amber mentioned to me off screen. She says I like this mode better than Subspace because Subspace I always die for random stupid reasons.
Yeah, that's true, because there's a lot of uncontrollable stuff there. I mean, it's still nothing to quite beat like Melee's adventure mode, which is how unique it was.
Yeah.
But this is very close to it, just because of all the different things you have. Like, I actually had one match. Like, they referenced so many games in this. Like, I had one match where I just had 3 different color Kirby's of blue, yellow, and red, and they were referencing Sonic Heroes.
Are you serious?
That's
Like
cool.
that. I like that.
Yeah, they do a lot of little things like that. They just reference these games, or they play out very similarly.
I mean, I am not saying that Subspace is bad. No, I still love Subspace, and I still play it to this day. But it did try to do something that it wasn't, in my opinion. It wasn't streamlined like Melee. Melee had little bite sizes of the platforming challenges.
Yeah, Melee was a lot easier to pick up and put down because of that.
Where World of Light is actually just, you know, what Smash is. It's just beating up characters.
It's kind of like glorified event mode.
Yeah, glorified event mode. In my opinion, that's kind of how it should be.
I just wish that things like Target Smash and Break the home run contests were here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to those.
I think we might get those in updates. I want to say that
I hope we get those in like an update. Same for an actually good online matchmaking.
Yeah.
Because right now it's big old butt.
Big old butt. Big old quick plays a big old butt.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've pretty much buffed up my characters. Oh no! Garrett went down because freaking Death Scythe. I forgot about that. Well, no, I didn't forget about that. I just hate the chances of that happening. Sometimes Menardi will use Death Scythe, and it won't do damage, or it won't do as much damage. It'll do like maybe 100 at most. Sometimes he'll just flat out kill a character. So it's just like, well, I gotta get back to buffing, or trying to. It's a waste of turn to revive. Yeah, Allison just got smashed today. She there's a post office.
I saw that in her capture card too.
Yeah, she got her capture card too today. She I guess there's a post office strike going on in Canada right now, and
yeah, it seems to happen every year around this time.
Yeah, and it's just pretty much like caused a delay in mail, so that's why it took her a long time to get her game. So I didn't want to spoil too much for her because she wouldn't be able to play until today. So
yeah, I mean that's why any of the stuff I've been posting has been very vague for pictures. Like these are not really spoilers at all. These are literally just screenshots of a fighter. That's already been talked about.
I'm surprised we haven't even talked about this. I'm excited for, because I know a lot of people probably haven't played Persona 5, but I'm really excited that Joker's in Smash. I think that's really cool. I
mean,
think
it's opening the floodgates because people were worried it was just going to be like first-party characters when Nintendo said that it was an in-house pick instead of Sakurai, but then this pretty much proved that wrong.
Yeah.
But now it's not going to be Nintendo characters, guys. It's going to be literally anything.
It's literally anything that they think would sell a fighter's pass, and this would sell a fighter's pass.
I mean, I already got it just because it's best is probably to get right now, so don't have to worry about it in the future.
No, my debuffs, my debuffs. Saturos has got 3,000 HP. He's weak to water. Yeah, I remember he's got like 3,000 some odd HP. I just didn't know if it was exactly 3,000. Like I said, it's been a long time since I made those boss bios. Like I said, that was like what, 7 freaking years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just like another lifetime at this rate.
Gosh, it did. I don't know how many things have happened in the span of 7 years.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of using... Oh, he's talking about Celtics. Sorry. When I talked to Rise about this the other day, he thought I was talking about Joker from Batman. Maybe...
Yeah, I've heard the Joker already. Like, we got Joker and we got Robin, but there's no Batman in the game. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell, Smash? You can put Robin and Joker in, but not put... Yeah, put Batman. No, Joker's the main protagonist from Persona 5. That's the code name they use for him.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people probably gonna be shocked that, wait, why we're getting a Persona rep instead of something like Shin Megami Tensei? But Persona 5 is actually the best-selling Atlas game, so it's the most recognizable character they got at the moment.
Like, Lester, I completely agree with you on that. Because, like, I understand people are like, why didn't you put, like, a Shin Megami Tensei rep or some other Atlas rep? And I'm just like, Atlas has got a weird situation where a spin-off of the main series has become more popular than the main series.
Yeah. So it wasn't something they expected, but now they can work with it.
But now, I mean, it's the most popular game in the franchise. That's what Atlas's bread and butter is now. So, I kind of expected if we were going to get a Atlas rep, I was kind of expecting it. It's like, I know a lot of people had said the same thing when Cloud was revealed. A lot of people were like, why didn't they just use a character from a Nintendo Final Fantasy? And I'm just like, there's no other person who's famous enough for Final Fantasy other than Cloud. Let's be real here. Like, if they were going to put in a character, they're going to put in the most popular one. That's just how it's going to be, you know?
Exactly, because it doesn't matter what you think it could be from the series. It's more or less what's going to be the easiest thing to recognize from a brand's sake.
Most recognizable thing from a brand. That's exactly right, Lester. I unlocked Meta Knight today, and then Solid Snake and more. Yeah, I've still got a lot of characters to unlock myself. Gosh, Saturos. I really hate that he has that move. I hate when he debuffs me. Because then I have to sit there and start up again with buffing. I guess I could just, well, I could try this. Let's seal his Psynergy, see what happens. Will it seal it? Yes, it did. Okay. Well, he won't be able to cast Break on me now. Oh, I can. Doesn't matter. I killed him.
They can cast Break or not, I don't care. You're dead.
He's dead. So, I really suggest anybody though who, like myself, because I like the game a lot, because I watched Amber do a full playthrough of the game, and she really liked Persona 5. She said it was one of her favorites. Like, it's tied up there with 4 for her. 4 was her favorite. So
yeah, I've heard that 5 is actually a really good entry in the series.
Yeah. That makes me wonder if, like, what other characters will put in as DLC. If they're putting in characters like Joker, I'm just wondering, does this open up the doors for, like, I don't know. I know a lot of people were just, like, saying, we really want Banjo in, but does that really, do you think that opens the door for that?
I mean, who knows at this point?
Yeah.
All it does is basically open the door for anyone except Square reps because Square's stingy about it. They barely got Cloud in. And he was a returning character. So everyone who keeps on saying, oh yeah, Sora's a guarantee to get in. No, not even close. It would be nice, but I doubt it. Only because if they have to fight for Cloud, the most recognizable character probably you can get from Square, Sora's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way too. Like, I'd like Sora in Smash personally. I'd like him in Smash a lot. I think that that's probably the next character besides maybe a Dragon Quest character. But, I mean...
No, it'll probably be the first one before any others, but yeah, him and then maybe a Dragon Quest if they can get actually anything from them.
Yeah.
Because when people data mined Smash Ultimate before it came out to see things, they found out that in the listing of characters, looks like the last one that was added to it was Cloud. So it looked like they were really having a hard time probably trying to get a hold of Square and get the rights back and all that.
Well, the Square's kind of stingy with their stuff. Like, really stingy.
I mean, they only got 2 songs from Final Fantasy still in Ultimate, and you only got the 1 stage though, so... Even when you beat Classic Mode, whenever you beat Classic Mode, you always get a different spirit for the character you beat it with, and they always have different artwork. But Cloud's artwork for his spirit is the exact same as the Smash artwork. 1-to-1.
Why couldn't they just use...
So they didn't even give him a different picture.
No! Garrett got no experience points! Oh, no! Oh, I was worried that was gonna happen. Oh my god, no! Garrett got no experience points.
Good, Garrett. You failed.
Alright, but we beat him. But poor Garrett got beat. Actually, he just got death scythed. That's what happened. That's why I hate that random... the RNG with that thing.
Yeah, that seems like one of those things that's out of your control entirely.
I like how they made him hiss, even though it does that for him mainly. Are you talking about when the sound effect when Saturos dies? Like he just he pretty much like does the sound effect of every like generic monster. Actually, it's the tiny monsters that do the hiss thing, and the normal monsters have different sound effects. I'm fighting Ryu now. Okay, well, watch out, because he's very technical. I've seen combos with Ryu. It's scary.
Yeah, well, he plays pretty much like Street Fighter, so if you know how to play him in Street Fighter, then he can be devastating.
Yeah.
And the CPU definitely knows how to play him.
You did what? I didn't hear you last year.
No, I'm just talking about how if you know how to play him competitively from Street Fighter, and you know how to play him competitively in Smash, and the CPU definitely knows how.
Yeah, the CPU
That's all.
definitely knows how.
It's like pretty much saying he's strong as a competitive.
We did it! We beat him! Alright, Sheba, let's go. Felix, what are you doing? I cannot give up, Sheba. What? But we just saved you! I never asked you to help us. Felix, you're not one of them. You're free to go now. So why are you doing this? The four bacons must be still lit.
Sorry, I caught myself there. I know it's not bacon. I like bacon.
You're going to light the bacons? That's ridiculous!
The bacons.
The bacons.
That is wrong.
I felt you'd say that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So wait, if he means that it means to light the bacons, then he's our enemy, right? I usually answer no for this. Yes. Do what you will, Isaac. But if you try to stop me, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Just square up, Isaac. I hope you don't...
Still in Smash, but you're not even there.
You just unlocked Ryu. Okay,
no.
good, Celtics. Only 10 minutes until my premiere starts. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're starting it at, what, 8 o'clock my time? Yeah. I'll have to watch... I'm sorry. I'll have to watch it later, Hyper Kirby. I'm sorry. I'm coming in the middle of streaming, obviously. I hope you don't think we finished this off. You finished this off. You say that as you barely stand. It just wobbles. You may not be finished, but you can barely stand. Right now, yes. But we'll be back on our feet as soon as we do this! Oh no, he threw the elemental star into the lighthouse! How could this happen? We couldn't keep them from lighting the beacon. I meant to say bacon. That's not all. The energy of the bacon will restore our power. How can it restore their power? Venus is an earth elemental, right? Isaac should know, because he is one. But I'm going to say no just to be a contrarian. Have you forgotten everything we've learned? Venus is Earth. It shouldn't be the source of power for fire depths. Earth and fire share a symbiotic relationship. This light will restore our synergy. We'll fight you as many times as it takes. We won't lose. You may have beaten the two of us, but now you'll face the true might of the Fire Clan of the North. Fire Clan of the North? Bear witness to the true strength of the Northern Wilds. I'll give it up. We beat you once, we'll do it again. Go, Felix, take Sheba and go. I can go? We may not have the strength to protect Sheba after this. You must take Sheba to the ship without fail. What are you waiting for? Go now! No, I can't leave you to fight them alone. Are you saying you don't want to lose to Isaac? I wonder if that's true. What was that? Wouldn't you just be a little sad to see your childhood friend perish? What are you saying?
Ask Lucas and Mother. He'll tell you.
Lester, you are mean.
You know it's not wrong. That's the worst part.
I saw that video. You know that video Jared shared with us in our text? I had a King K. Rool.
No, I didn't see it.
They were making jokes
at the time, so I was a dentist.
They were the guy was making jokes about how cool King K. Rool is and how OP he is in this game and all this other stuff. He was fighting Lucas and he's just like, "You think I'm gonna lose to an orphan boy like you?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" It's like,
God,
you're mean.
Dark.
That just got dark real fast. Oh, by the way, did you all get the new team? I was gonna talk about that today because I saw the poster and I just don't see what all the fuss is all about. It's just a silhouette.
There's another one actually, because now there's a new one of Sonic sitting on the San Francisco Bridge, looking down with his feet out.
Can you show that to me? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it on Twitter. I'm going to link everyone to the tweet about it. It just, I think, recently got shared out. I'm going to post it in Twitch chat for everyone to see. Here's the new poster.
I'm going to see this.
It's just the proportions are bugging me about this thing. It's like, a realistic hedgehog for a cartoony thing does not work.
Okay,
There's a reason why everyone hated the 06 models.
Yeah. Oh lordy. Okay, yeah, I can see what? Okay, yeah, I can see why that's an issue. The feet are gonna bug me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the feet, and that looks like, oh god, that is weirdly disgusting.
No, I didn't see the title. You're talking about this poster. I thought you said video. Yeah, it's, I don't know, like the main movie poster, when people were complaining about that, I was just like, I don't see what the problem is. It's just a silhouette. Wait until they actually reveal the character, then we'll judge. But
Yeah, I mean, we don't know yet, but from what we're seeing in portions, it just doesn't look right. That's the biggest problem.
I don't know. Detective Pikachu was okay because it looked true to
At
what
least
it
more
was.
faithful to the character.
It was faithful to the characters. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
This one's like, what's a Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't even know. Just make this weird looking thing.
It's just a shadow Sonic, no pin intended. Yeah, it's just like just a silhouette. Like I'll make a judgment when the character is actually revealed and not a silhouette. That's kind of how I feel. Like a lot of people were.
It is one thing. I don't think we've heard the Sonic community ever really come into unity and saying something bad. I think this is the first time where the majority of the community is actually agreeing on this for once.
I mean, like I said before, I don't want to make judgments yet until I actually see the actual thing, because I mean, if you guys remember when Sonic Boom was revealed, they did something similar, and people were throwing their shit about that.
Yeah, the people were really upset about just the designs. Like, guys, that wasn't even the problem with Sonic Boom. The problem was everything else.
Sonic Boom was just fine. Like, the only oddball was Knuckles, but I thought it was just fine for his character. After it's just a redesign.
Yeah, but
I know they do
a lot of poster so far.
I know they do a lot of redesigns lately with Sonic, but
Yeah.
God, I need to turn that off. I'm gonna turn the notifications things off. Hold up. System sounds. Turn you down. There you go. Stop with the freaking Windows updates. Okay, it says, what are you saying? I'm saying you're here to protect this brat from your past. Do you think you think that I would help them? Let's just say that I wouldn't put it past you. And you, Saturos, do you agree? I wouldn't say that. But it would at least best not to raise our suspicion. Now who's telling whom what's best? Fine, I'll take Sheba for you. Come on, Sheba. Wait, Felix, I won't let you go. Felix is the least of your worries right now. Oh my, they're glowing! They're evolving! No, what they're doing is Dragon Ball Fusion Dance.
Yeah, there you go.
It's time you learned what true power is. Their synergy is overflowing. It's too late to run. Oh no, they're fusing. It's Gogeta all over again.
Indeed, January 2019.
They've merged into one another. Everyone get back! And now the final boss, the Fusion Dragon. Yeah, they morphed into a freaking dragon.
Because that makes sense.
Because this is a
like
JRPG. Because of course. Alright. Trying to throw it. Okay. It says, seeing Sonic in a live action art style makes me fear what other characters will look like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone's been actually saying that. Like, if there's others that are going to be appearing, how does Tails and Knuckles look? People are wondering how Eggman's going to look now, because
I can tell you Jim Carrey's Eggman.
The Eggman look.
Jim Carrey's Eggman in that movie.
Yeah, that's why everyone's concerned, because like, well, that's not the person we imagined as Eggman.
Yeah.
One of the last people would imagine.
Oh, and Garrett's still dead. Yes, I had to go waste a turn to revive him. The Fusion Dragon, he attacks 2 times during the boss fight, and not only that, he has his own, like, summon special move. Like, he'll do a summon. So, just be prepared to heal up after a summon, like, move. So, yeah, it's got about 5,000 HP, weakness water, yeah. Kind of throws me in the challenger's approach screen. Sometimes there is a loading screen, and sometimes there isn't. Maybe it's just trying to load the stage. That's how I view it. Maybe the stage is more demanding than the other stage that they're playing on.
Well, depends on how big the stage is, or graphically intensive, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I view it. Severe Blow. Severe Blow is another one of those attacks that will automatically bring your HP down to 1. and scare you for a moment there. And you're just like, oh, I'm still alive, so this will be alright. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to probably use a Psi Energy Crystal on both me and Ivan here in a little bit. 1 HP clutch. Yeah, it's pretty much a clutch moment. Not as butt-clenching as last stream with Deadbeard.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was definitely clutches.
That was really freaking clenching.
It's so clench, I had to change my pants.
I had to go change my shorts after that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the Psi Crystal on Ivan. Let's go ahead and do that then. Could do another high impact. I have to do the same with Mia too. Evil Blessing has a chance to have an evil spirit loom over you. We haven't really seen this status effect until just now, but an evil spirit gripping you, what it does is it's like curse in Pokemon. It'll do damage to you after every turn. This is that move I was talking about. Oh lordy, this is gonna hurt. Outer Space is pretty much Meteor. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Sometimes it could do just flat out 400 damage. And you're like, ow, that hurt!
Now that's bad, yeah.
Dragon Driver is kind of another one of those moves. It's kind of summon material. It's not as bad, but... yeah. See, I'm actually surprised I survived as much as I did. That didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. Well, I guess I over-exaggerate things sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and use Wish Well. Oh wait, I probably need to give Mia some Psi Energy Crystals, because what am I gonna do with it after I beat this guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you're gonna really be doing anything with that.
Got Lucario and I barely won that fight. Donkey Kong is my good luck charm for unlocking fighters. Yeah,
I mean,
down B special.
He's been kind of the person I've been going to in World of Light.
Oh, you like Donkey Kong?
Kirby.
Is Donkey Kong better in this game?
He feels about the same to me.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and use another Psi Crystal, because, like I said, what am I going to do with them? What am I going to do with these after I beat this game? Actually, I can tell you what I'm going to do with it. After I transfer my save data, it'll be my party for the next game. But that's next game, and that'll be late game next game.
Yeah, so it won't really help that much. They might as well just use them now.
Marth, Simon, and Kirby have been my good luck charm. I want to play as Simon. That is the character I want to play as
He's
most.
an interesting fighter, to say the least.
I want to play as him so
I'm
bad.
trying to get used to him, but his recovery is really bad unless you use the whip to get it back.
I kind of figured as much. That's why he has the whip.
But the weird thing is, in order to do that, you need to press the A button to get back. You don't. It's not grab. You actually have to do a neutral A attack, like in the air, or like a side A attack or something. So it's weird.
A neutral A attack. I mean, like that's just like how Castlevania is, though.
That's true, but I thought for sure they were gonna make that a grab too. But he just grabs normal. There's no whip with the grab. So distinctly, the first couple times I played, I tried grabbing the ledge with the grab button. It did not help me at all. I died.
Which one do you like better? Do you like playing as Richter or do you like playing as Simon?
No, Richter.
You like
I think
Richter
Richter has
better?
a better design.
I like Richter too. I need to play Rondo and Blood, and I need to play through Symphony of Night. That's one game. There's a bunch of guys. I'm gonna be saying this after we beat the game tonight. But there's a lot of games I'd like to go through on stream with you guys. And a lot of them are going to be like first playthroughs. And games like Symphony of Night would be one of them. It's going to be like a lot of games you'd think I would have played already in my life, but I haven't. And I wanted to, you know, at least get them off my bucket list and my backlog, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean now, you can technically play off PlayStation Classic because that thing got hacked in the day. Still not worth it.
I know. Unlock Simon. I'll just wait until I see the final boss in Classic mode is Simon. Just wait till you see.
Yeah, that one we all kind of know about because they spoiled in one of the Rex.
I mean, duh, it's Dracula. I mean, that's
Yeah.
his destined fate. in the game, you know?
Yeah, both Simon and Richter can fight Dracula. Fight's fun though. It pretty much plays out like an actual Castlevania.
Like an actual Castlevania Dracula fight. Okay, cool. I like it. I've been looking for Rosalina, Corn, and King Dedede with no luck. Ethan, if you want to, unless you're trying to unlock all the characters in using just World of Light mode, there is a way to unlock those characters just by default, and that's just completing a match and fighting a new character, and then resetting your console after you unlock them, and then doing another Smash fight after that. It's a fast way to do it if you want to, unless you're being stingy like me, and I just want to lock all the characters through the World of Light mode. Which, if that's the case, you just got to do it that way.
Yeah, that's honestly, like, that one's gonna take a long time. Not just because of how big the World of Light mode is, but because of how far away they're spread out. Like, you can play for hours and not find a single character.
Yeah. The cure is poison because Garrett's poison. You're being stingy? Okay, yeah. You're being like me. Get rid of the poison. Severe blow. Ivan's got 1 HP clutch again. I had the three just mentioned. Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play probably a Pokemon game on stream. I don't know when though. Like I said, I'll go over my plans at the end of this stream. What I'm planning
at
on
least
doing.
get some ideas, yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple ideas what I wanted to do, but I just wanted to like kind of use streaming as a way to get acquainted with a couple of these games that I feel at this. Why am I keep buffing my attack? Yeah, I was at 0. But what I meant to say is I'd like to play through a bunch of the games that I feel like I should have played in my life already, and I wanted to kind of, you know, just do it on stream and people can watch me play. Downside to that fight is that Dracula didn't say, "What is a man?" Dracula doesn't even talk, does he?
No, he makes grunts. That's about it.
Okay. Stop using high impact now that your attack's already buffed up to the max. Just use resist. Just buff up your resistance. That helps a lot. Original Xenoblade X soon. Yeah, that's another game that I was thinking about doing. I was gonna probably go use a stream to finally beat Xenoblade and Xenoblade X 2 as well.
Yeah, you're probably better off doing the first one first, just because of how close you got at one point.
I got so close to beating the first one. I was so mad about that. And
yeah, so I know you probably want to finish that one for X.
The thing is, though, I wasn't even like. What had happened was when I took my Wii U over to Amber's house when I first went to go visit her about 4 years ago. My Wii U ended up getting bricked, and my save data was on there, and I lost it. Amber felt so bad that it happened. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not mad at her. I'm just mad that it happened. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I want to say like 60 hours in already.
Yeah, because those are long games. So I know how you feel if you lose all your progress, something like that. I mean, that's what happened to me recently with Spider-Man, because I was like at least 30 hours worth of progress.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that when that happened, I was like, I'm sorry, Lester. That was horrible.
Yeah, just Sony being very weird with their system setups. I don't know how it would have got corrupted. And why can't they just install the update data to fix it? You're literally actually getting me to the menus, and then say nothing works. It doesn't make any sense. So an update data should fix it, not a full system format. PS4, I think the PS4 and PS3 as well. Both of them are kind of weird when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, not only that, Nintendo's kind of to blame that too, because they're putting theirs behind a paywall too.
Well, yeah, both Nintendo and Sony having cloud saves locked behind a paywall, I don't like. Nintendo's a little better just because it's cheaper, but it's still a really stupid idea in my opinion. It's not like that should just be a free thing. It's not going to take up much space on servers. You don't need to really worry about that. Just make it free.
I get you. Do I have another antidote? No. That's okay. I guess you use Shine Plasma, and then I'll just cure my own poison. I'm hoping that I don't get hurt this turn. Evil Blessing. Oh gosh, I totally forgot you were going to stream. I'm still getting used to being home. Sorry I missed so much. You're fine, Kira. Welcome to stream. I'm glad you came by anyways. I'm just glad you came by. That's all that matters to me. I appreciate you coming by. I just unlocked Toon Link and I barely won that fight. Are you doing that method, Celtics, that Lester suggested? Yeah, you're just backing out of the game and just doing it that way? Can I bind? I don't think I can bind him. I don't think I can steal his Psi Energy. That'd be really weird if I can.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a weird thing, but it'd work.
I thought so. Severe Blow. That didn't bring me down to 1 HP, though. It just did a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. We beat the Fusion Dragon. See? It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it didn't take that long at all. Just a few minutes.
He's just a big, scary dude. Like, I really do think Deadbeard's worse than a Fusion Dragon, because Deadbeard does just hits you, keeps constantly hitting you. Where a lot of the Fusion Dragons and attacks are just scary looking. They're scary looking. They don't do as much as, and they don't do that much damage. And plus, he didn't use Break as much as I thought he was going to. Right, yeah. I may stream Smash Ultimate in due time. I'm probably not gonna stream Ultimate until later on down the line, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my internet couldn't handle it. So
yep, I would not expect it anytime soon for that reason.
Unless I get better internet and I move out of this place I'm at right now and get better internet, I probably won't be streaming unless, you know, I really tone down the quality of my stream, and I don't really want to do that. Spoilers, but the super boss of the Lost Stage is affected by Jin Lol. Deuces sleep for 1 turn. Oh, I didn't know you can use sleep on Dolan. Pardon my French. I'm sorry for spoiling anybody, but yeah, I didn't know you could do
that's
that.
something to try in your next playthrough of the game, then.
I might have to try that next time. So maybe you could have sealed the Dragon Psi Energy. I thought so. I could seal Saturos' Psi Energy. I did it in the fight earlier, but I tried using it on the Fusion Dragon and didn't do anything. Didn't really need to, because the next attack I killed him. So it's just like, I didn't need to do that. But Saturos goes, How? How did we lose? We were superior in every way, but we still were defeated. Gogeta couldn't help us with this.
Yeah.
And they just fall into the beacon. They died. We did it. We won. We beat them. But have we really won? We beat them, but at what cost? Yes, we have won. Ivan's like, even though we couldn't stop the beacon from being lit? What are you talking about? We did everything we could. Sure, we couldn't save the Venus Lighthouse, but we beat them. They're gone. You saw them fall into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. But Felix is gone, and he's taken Sheba. Or has he? What's with you guys? Isaac, what are you looking at? Felix! Did you finish them? He's like, holy shit, you guys killed them. No one knew their
body bags.
Wait, what?
I'll go get the body bags.
I'll go get the body bags. Matt, have you ever considered speedrunning Golden Sun since it's one of your favorite games? I can tell you right now, I'm not good at speedrunning. The only game I'm good at speedrunning, and it might have worn off because I haven't played the game and practiced it, I could speedrun Metroid Zero Mission. I played it enough times when I was a kid that I tried to get those ending screenshots, and you have to beat it in a certain, like, ludicrous time. So,
Yeah.
I remember when you and me did our fusion race, Lester, a couple years ago, or several years ago, I'm sorry. We beat it in like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We were
I
like,
still have not
I
beaten that
couldn't
time to
believe
this
how
day.
fast we did it. We beat fusion in so fast. So, but I don't know if I could speedrun this game, because unless I like learn the tricks and all this other stuff, I spend a lot of time buffing and spending a lot of time debuffing or buffing myself.
The
So
problem with speedrunning an RPG is that you really have to know what you're doing. So half is just menuing. You have to know what you're clicking on. Speedrunning RPGs, from what I've seen, are not really that easy to pick up.
there's only one like really good speedrunner that I watch that does like Pokemon speedruns, and that's Worser. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah,
But-
Worcester.
Yeah, he does a lot of, like, I can't believe how fast he could go through a Pokemon game. I'm like, holy crap. I don't think this is the end. Now, of course this is not the end. This is only one half of a big journey. It says, Isabel unlocked. You unlocked the dog. Good. No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I'm no match for you now, Isaac. I must go. Come, Sheba. Wait, Felix. Why do you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's over. Poor fools. If you think it's over, you're sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you'll still need... the elemental stars? We have them. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, then what will happen? It's no use talking about it. Just wait and see. If you won't release Sheba, we'll have to take her back. Yeah, about that. The lighthouse kind of split in half right now. Yeah, that's the thing that I worry about speedrunning with RPGs. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG that just is gonna screw you over. If one wrong RNG, you have to redo like 2 hours worth of work. Lucina unlocked. Man, this is way too easy. Yeah, Celtics is doing that one tip you talked about, Lester.
It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it's just a lot easier just to lock them that way.
I mean, I want to lock all these guys quick so we can just do multiplayer match and not have to worry about characters.
Bacon. I know, I forgot to say bacon. I'm sorry. Isaac, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's a light coming from down below. Causing earthquakes. I mean, it is the Earth Lighthouse, so...
I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I must go. Come on, Sheba. Our planet needs us. At least you aren't... At least you aren't trying to lock everyone through World of Light. That took me so long to 100% clear. 25 and a half hours. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm doing that. Because I don't know. I just feel like it's...
I can't recommend that for unlocking characters. If to play through it, it's fine, 100%ing. But to unlock them for, like, multiplayer, you don't. Play classic mode instead.
No,
Multiplayer
Sheba.
matches. Anything but that.
Hold on, Sheba. Take my hand. Poor Sheba's hanging on. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine. I don't know. I'm really scared of heights, guys. I'd be so I don't know how I'd react to that. I'd probably faint and fall off. This lighthouse is like 10, 20 stories high. Hold on, Sheba, take my hand. I can't.
Sheba, can you see this? I can't believe it's not butter. Here, take a look at yourself. No, Felix.
Lester! Oh my gosh, Lester. If you must try, if you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. Why is this happening? Is this to protect Venus Lighthouse? I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No! Don't let go. You can't. You'll... Goodbye, Felix. And thank you.
She believed it was butter.
She believed it was butter. Sheba! No! I won't let you die! And then Felix does a stupid thing. Just fucking jumps off the lighthouse. It shocked Isaac so much he spoke.
Yeah, really.
First time he talked in this whole entire
someone
game.
Died.
First time he talked in this entire game. 3 exclamation marks.
Yep.
Take her by the darn arm or wrist, Felix. I can't believe Felix jumped off. That crazy dude. Sheba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after her, did he? I can't believe he did that from so high up. Isaac isn't a mute? Oh my gosh. Oh, just wait until the next game. He becomes a chatterbox. You idiot, Felix! I can't believe he said he'd go light the other beacons. Garrett, that's what you're worried about? He freaking jumped off of 10-4 story.
Yeah, I think that's actually worse.
We would have to fight him if this hadn't happened. But he sacrificed himself to save Sheba. He's not like Saturos. I'm at a loss, Isaac. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do?
Hey, want to get some pizza? Nothing to do here. He's dead.
Isaac isn't a Ethan, I love that. I was like, Isaac isn't a mute? Yeah, he said 3 exclamation marks. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jenna. Wow, Garrett. Isaac, listen up. We have to go find Jenna. Look at that. Isaac has finally come back to his senses. And he's back to being a silent asshole as he used to be.
Now we somewhat miss the...
Who's Jenna again? Jenna was the girl that got kidnapped with Creighton. Oh, that one! The whole reason why we went on this quest. We can go home. Also, a little fun fact. Apparently, a lot of Japanese gamers don't even know who Isaac is or what game he's from. Yeah, because this game, even though it was made in Japan, it was really popular here and in Europe. It wasn't really that, like, super duper popular in Japan. I'm sure nowadays, with how much people like Dragon Quest, or like how much Dragon Quest is booming, I feel like if they released another Golden Sun game right now, the Japanese market would like it.
Probably.
But yeah, like this game series was really popular, especially in Europe. Europe really likes this series. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the others right away? No.
I want that pizza.
I want pizza. After all this, you don't have the guts to tell Jenna about Felix. If we don't tell her what happened to Felix, then who will? She'll find him. She'll find him. He'll wash up on shore and see that she'll see that he's dead. Then she'll find out for herself. Gosh, I'm horrible. Felix's little sister and the girl that Isaac will fall in love with if he wasn't already in love with her. You're going to have to find a way to console Jenna. Isaac's like, what? Me? Why? What's the matter, Garrett? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? Good point. This is going to make leaving very difficult.
Probably should have thought I'd reclimb the whole lighthouse.
Well, unless Deus Ex Machina just happened. Just fixed itself. It's back to normal. That was odd. What's going on around here? I don't think we'll ever know. At least now we can go search for Jenna and the others. Alright, let's go, Isaac. It's time to find Jenna. But despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. I was being so... I know you were, Ethan. I know you were. Oh. Oh, you were talking to Kira. Oh, I'm sorry. I did just now saw the up arrow. I'm sorry. How did the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. And there's no sign of her on land. Toby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel as at your loss, Farron. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? Yeah, about that. The same, we've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse. In the ship, apparently everything at Ijima, including the ship, was swept away. So, what they're referencing is, if you guys remember, when we were at Shahola Gate, and there was a peninsula that we went out to, and if you guys remember, there was a ship docked on this peninsula, and Iodum gave us a black crystal to try to see if we can control it, but we couldn't, and he says, maybe it isn't time yet, and then we just left. Yeah, that was the area that got swept away after this earthquake.
No, it's definitely not time yet, because it's dead.
Yeah, it's pretty much gone. So Ijum itself was washed out to sea? No. Incredible. Then the cave too has been flooded? But to think Jenna and the others are still alive. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Ijima. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Even though they might have drowned. Haven't we, Isaac? No. You not need to worry about Sheba. Oh, wow, I thought they were gonna be a snark asshole to be back about that, saying, "Why are you saying that? Stop." I thought they were gonna say that. They're just like saying, "Oh, they thought I was meaning we're gonna look for Sheba instead," and then Farron's like, "Oh, don't worry about that." I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
I thought I was
don't
gonna get
worry
a clip.
about her. She's dead. It's fine.
Don't worry about her. She's dead. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would raise up at the lighthouse just as she fell? So the water pretty much caught her impact from falling. Yeah, Mia, I agree with you. Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? Let's call it a mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I am sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that?
I thought I said addict. Like, she's
Addict.
an addict. Well, she gotta get some AAVs.
Well, an addict is somebody who needs help. Future wife, Isaac, you fool! It's someone with abilities like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get into Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter those ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. Or she just didn't learn reveal.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was probably our weakness right there.
No matter how many times I explain that to Farron, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. That's like saying, hey sheep, stop growing your wool. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right, I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. Alright, so after all this conflict of beating the last boss and everything, it says, please wait for me outside Farron's house. I wish to speak with you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and leave the house. And as soon as we try to leave here... Where are you going, Isaac? Iodum asked us to wait. Did you forget? No.
Maybe.
I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Iodum has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. I don't want to, guys. Alright, I'm gonna get caught up with the chat here. It says, an addict is someone who snorts too much Psy-Energy crystals and is a very serious problem. They are deluded into thinking they can use psychic powers. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Oh great, we're talking about this again. Yes, the island of ancients far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded. We couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Babby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Babby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I am not sure, but I think I'm beginning to think that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Babby's life could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. No! You swore an oath. It's meaningless unless you go immediately. Oh, great. Plot tells me different. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Iodum takes out the black orb. Oh, isn't that... You will need this to sail Babby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Ijima was Babby's. His ship is here in Lalivero. So, the ship at the peninsula was Saturos' ship. Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now. Yeah, it's because it's gone. Yeah, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Babby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Babby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Isaac got the black orb. Alright, gave it to Ivan. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You will know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news to Lemuria. Right on, Isaac. We can finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It's time to depart. Alright, so the last thing... I don't think we can actually leave town. Yeah, Garrett will tell you. It's like, nope, you can't leave town. Where are you going? Aren't you taking Babby's ship? Then we should head to that wharf the soldier in town is guarding. Okay, so, yeah, at this point, you can't do anything else in the game. After you've already beaten the final boss, you kind of are stuck in Lalivera until you activate the last cutscene in the game, which is right here. It says, I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. So we can actually go inside this room here. And we'll go up to this Lemurian ship. For some strange reason, this ship is underwater.
Well, that's not gonna work at all.
What good is a ship underwater, guys? Now, for some stupid reason, when I was a kid, I got to this point, I was like, I finally beat the final boss of the game. I'm so excited. I finally beat this game. I was stuck here for about a good 3 hours. Don't know why this didn't pop in my mind. You just get up to the edge of the ship here, and you use the damn black orb that Iotum gave you. It says use. You couldn't use it any other way. You come out here and then try to use it. It doesn't have the thing highlighted.
So you just have to be there next to the boat. That's
yeah.
Your saying, hey, only used here at this one specific area.
Yeah. When I was a kid, for some reason, that just flew over my head. I don't know why. Actually, look, I can't even use it when I'm like 1 pixel away.
Well, that's just obvious.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I was using another. I saw another item. You have to just use it at the dock. Alright, Ivan uses the black orb. And that causes the boat to actually raise out of the water. Stop being... It has usefulness of a ship now. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gonawan. It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? No. Of course not. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? Garrett? Really? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Garrett has a big old question mark over his head. Gosh, I promised to Babby. We just had a conversation about this. Oh, Lemuria! I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before we go to Lemuria, don't we? No, we don't have to. Huh? Jenna's going to be very sad when I tell her what you said. Oh my gosh!
Well, if we're just throwing him under the bus.
Wow, thanks, Garrett. What kind of bro you are. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Creighton wanted me to see. The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? No. I guess it's hard to say. Still, we must go just the same. Well, shall we then? Jenna's gonna be very sad when I tell her what you just said. It's like, wow, thanks, dude. To see. Jenna is waiting for us. And with that, that's the end of the game, guys. At least the first game. Now, as I mentioned before, this game is only one half of the big story. The game that they originally were gonna do, it was so big they had to split it up into 2 games. And, well, as you guys see, I mean, like, there's obvious thing that they had a lot of stuff that they still had to build up that they have to do in the sequel. So it's obviously they had that in mind from the beginning. So
yeah, it's like one of the Sonic and Knuckles situations where they knew what they wanted to do, but they just couldn't get it done in time to put it in one cart.
Yeah,
So
well,
they break up
actually,
into 2 separate games.
Actually, it wasn't even that. The cart was too small to hold it. Cause
Yeah, that's right. Because GBA back then was very small cartridges, like what, 32 megs or something like that.
yeah, they didn't have enough. You know, it's so silly that this game was originally going to be on the N64.
That could have worked.
Yeah, they originally started the planning phases, like the very big planning phases, on the N64, but that was right at the end of its life. So Nintendo said, "Why don't you just put it on here? This is put it on this new system that we're making out. It has half the bits that the N64 has, though."
Yeah, which is a huge problem.
I don't know.
At that point, they would have been better off just making it on GameCube.
Makes me wonder what would have it traded the story off if Golden Sun didn't need to be split in half. I wondered about that. Yeah, because, as spoilers, Golden Sun 2, the main character is Felix. You play as Felix for that game. I wondered if they had originally had done what they were going to do, if they would have done the character swap thing. I guess I think they only added Felix, like Felix's party, as for the what am I gonna say? I think they only did the character swap to make it so that you could begin the game at level 5 instead of having a character that's like level 30. You know what I mean? I think that's the only reason.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason right there. Oh yeah, today I've been getting all kinds of bullshit claims on my Donkey Kong Country Returns LP. I got a couple of stupid claims too. I got one on my Wind Waker. I just disputed it. Yeah, I just told him.
I got one as well, and I just disputed them.
Yeah, there's a guy obviously going around on YouTube trying to claim people's videos.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Not working, obviously.
No, it doesn't work at all.
Everyone's just disputing it, and it goes away immediately, so you know they're false claims.
Yeah. We just jump cut to the prologue of the Lost Age after going on the boat. I feel like it would have been different. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that the only reason why they did the character swap thing was so that way they could start a new game with a fresh new character at a low level. I think that's literally the only reason.
Because if they had Isaac be the same character to play as, then they would have to explain why he's randomly at level 1.
Yeah, why he's randomly level 1 again. Yeah, save your adventure. Yeah, let's go ahead. You cannot resume your adventure with this data. Choose carefully a place. Well, I'll just put it over I'll just put it over one of the open slots then.
I mean, yeah, you have plenty of them. It's a new file, technically.
Now, this is, this little cutscene that's playing right now, this is kind of to say, hey, go play the second game. Here's Jenna and Kraden. They're on that peninsula, and for some reason, that peninsula is just sailing out at sea. A landmass is just moving on its own. Oh, Kraden, how long has this island continued to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help at times like this. What were you saying, Lester?
I want off. Get me off. I get motion sickness. I'm seasick.
Motion sickness and seasickness.
Yeah, that's like the worst combination.
Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? You are so cranky today, Jenna.
I like how they're in all this conversation. They look dead on the floor.
Yeah, they're like famished. That's why they're doing that. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. Well, just imagine, Lester. They've been adrift at sea for days on this island.
Yeah, that exhausts anyone.
Yeah. Isaac and his friends must have been nearby, too. They probably were. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Hey, Alex. There's something I wish to show you. Walk this way. Hey, look, it's Felix and Shiva. They just washed up on this island.
How convenient.
How convenient, plot. They're alive. They're alive. What is this, Alex? What's happening? And with that, that's to be continued. So, yeah, just go play The Lost Age.
Man, imagine if they never made a sequel and you just had these characters almost dead on the floor. What a cliffhanger.
Oh, don't remind me. This series already has enough with its freaking cliffhangers, Lester. We're still waiting on the fourth game because the third game lived on a big cliffhanger. Like, it's a big,
bad
cliffhanger.
Going, you guys would be lucky if you get a fourth game. It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, it's silly. But with that,
I don't know, it's weird.
That's it for Golden Sun. We've finished the game. There's a couple of things you can do. I didn't show off battle mode. You can use battle mode. This is how you can link up with your friends and you can fight do PvP matches with them. So
good luck doing that.
Yeah.
Only you.
Good luck on that. There's also another thing that I can do. I want to show off real quick before we end this stream. You gotta remember what the button combination is. I'm gonna go Google it real quick. R left. Oh wait, no. It says hold down the R button. Hold down the.
Which one's the R button?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. Hold down R button. Hold down left, and push B. There you go. Okay. So you have to hold down the R button, the down button on the D-pad, and the left button on the D-pad, as well as push B. That resets the the menu and you can have the send option. If you have clear data on your files, you can clear it up and you can send this to the lost stage. And you could do it with a link cable, which I'm playing on the Wii U. I can't do this. So the only option other than that is the password system. There's 3 tiers of passwords you can send. If you do a bronze, which is a shorter password, you can only transfer your character's level and the gen that they collected. If you do the silver, you can transfer their level, the gen, and their stats. But if you do the gold, which is a really freaking long password, I mean a really long password, yeah, you can transfer their level, their gen, their character stats, the items they had on hand, and the money that they held. So there's 6 pages of of code that you could use to transfer your data real quick. So that's how you could do that. It's crazy. So back when
this also makes it useful too, because if you just look up a code online, if you just want to do this without playing the first game.
Yeah, you can essentially do it without playing it. You can find a code online that has 100% save data for Golden Sun 1.
Yeah,
it has,
so if you
like,
want
the
to
best
start
stuff.
the next game at 100%, if you didn't do that, you could technically cheat.
Yeah, but I'm so glad that this option exists, because guess what? When I stream the Lost Age eventually, I can transfer my stuff. I have the code right
you don't
here.
have to worry about the link cable issue.
I don't have to
It's
worry
like one
about
of the only games on GBAVC you can actually get around the link cable problem.
Yeah, they were smart when they designed this. I find that they were smart implementing this. All right, I'm gonna get caught up with chat. It says, how long ago were those LP on? Yeah, hold on a sec. Would it have jump cut to the prologue? I've read that already. Well, I heard the plan was to be able to play as the bad guys in the second half of the game. Yeah, you're right, Kira. I did hear about that. I didn't really take that in consideration. You're right. They did have, when they were initially starting the game, they wanted to have that side of the story be told. So maybe they had this planned all along. I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of odd way of working it around, you know.
But it really works out now, because getting a link cable nowadays is kind of hard. Also, if you're playing an emulation like Wii U or something, you're not gonna be able
to link up. Oh wow, and you're just now getting claims from those little YouTube bots to find us both. Hyper Kirby, those claims that that Celtics was getting, I got them too on one of my Wind Waker parts, and it's not a YouTube bot, it's not Nintendo, it's not anybody, it's some random person going around claiming videos. Claiming playthroughs that he doesn't know.
Once in a while, because YouTube does not have a good way to block that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why YouTube allows crap like that to happen.
I don't know. They don't have a good copyright system in general, so anyone can put material in there and then try to claim other people's work. It's a real mess.
Something interesting that was cut is that Alex was an unused portrait stored with the characters in your party, which is odd. Yeah, I think maybe early in development, Kira, that they had planned Alex to be the 4th party member of the Lost Age, but they decided to go with its 4th party member instead. Maybe it was like an early development cut thing. Something
maybe.
I'm gonna play next on Tuesday on your stream. I'll go into that here in a couple minutes, Kirby, which means that very early in the game, planning Alex was supposed to be in the party member rather than someone who pops up with the bad guys every now and then. My premiere was starting in about 5 minutes. Oh, wow. I felt like it has been more than 10 minutes when you said that earlier, Kirby. I thought you said it was going to be like 10 minutes.
9 Eastern.
Oh, maybe so. Hey, Matt, since you're wrapping up the Golden Sun, do you want to come hang out on my premiere? I'd love to chat with you. I'm going to try, I'll have to see. I've got to actually go to bed here in a couple minutes because I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I got to get ready for work. I'll try to if I can. The thing is, though, Alex's portrait is still there in the Lost Age. It wasn't replaced by the actual 4th member. I don't know why they didn't cut that then. I mean, games have a lot of weird things left in its code. Oh, yeah, I did say that, but I forgot how long it takes to process. YouTube processing is such a joke sometimes.
And that's why I always have to upload the videos days in advance. Because, yeah, you can upload them maybe a few minutes. Doesn't matter. YouTube can still take a few hours to process.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Well, you know what? I was right. It took about 20-ish hours to beat this game.
Yeah, pretty much right underestimate.
Yeah, I was about 7 hours off. But, I'm gonna show off the battle mode real quick. You can do PvP stuff here with link cable, but since I don't have that, yeah, if you talk to this member, says to tell it until it wins. You can link up with somebody here if you play the original. But the thing is, if you don't, you can actually go ahead and fight monsters instead. If you go up here, you'll just be pitted up against a monster. I'm actually pitted up against the Kraken. We just fought the Kraken a while ago, so I'd rather not fight it though because, well, there's no time to be running away. Oh, I thought that you could use that as the quid, but I guess not. But yeah, you could fight like bosses and stuff here. I thought that was always cool when I was a kid. You could refight the bosses essentially with this mode. But what I was planning on doing, okay. I was planning on, I mentioned earlier that what I was going to do was, for streams, I was going to use it mostly to clear out some backlog stuff that I was going to do for games that I haven't played yet, and I feel like I should at this point in my life. The first one I'm going to be doing is, it's going to be a blind playthrough. It's going to be, you know, first time playthrough. Maybe not first time, but it's first enough for people. I'm going to be playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time next stream. I have never played Ocarina of Time past the second dungeon. I've always played up until then, and for some reason I got stopped. Whether it be my save data got deleted, or I just got sidetracked. One of the other reasons. I never got the chance to actually beat it, and I feel like that's one of the games that a lot of people say that it's the best game in Zelda series, so I figured I might as well go ahead and play it. And I'll be having Lester join me in majority of the streams because it's one of his favorite games.
Yeah, because I know a lot of that game, so it's a lot easier if you want 100%. If you need direction or something, I can just tell you, hey, it's over there if you don't want to hunt for like 20 minutes. I'm
going to try to 100% it too. I mean, if I can, I can. But I'm going to try to...
I mean, it's not a bad game to 100%. The worst part is the sculptures, but again, I pretty much know where they all are. And nowadays, it's pretty easy to actually keep track of them.
Yeah.
So, it's possible for you to get 100% first playthrough.
Yeah, wait, seriously? That's surprising. I know. I've played almost every other Zelda game, but not Ocarina of Time. What kind of Zelda fan am I? Yeah, I've never played past the second dungeon in Ocarina of Time. So I'm going to be streaming my first playthrough of Ocarina of Time the next week. And we're going to be playing through that game like normally. I figured this will be not only have, you know, be the first time I've actually beaten the game, but it'll be a good chance for interaction with you guys, because I know there's a lot of people that know Ocarina of Time forwards and backwards, and you know everything about the game. So it'll be nice to have people who know what to do. And I'm playing the N64 version or the 3DS version. I'm going to be playing the N64 version. I can record the 3DS version, but that'd be a setup nightmare for me.
Yeah, honestly, anytime you can avoid doing a handheld thing, you're better off just doing that.
If I can avoid doing a 3DS game, unless I really want to play a 3DS game, I'm gonna avoid playing a 3DS game, mainly because it's just a setup nightmare for me, for streams.
I mean, it does improve a lot of things, but honestly, the console version's still better in a lot of areas, especially control. Things are smoother on the 3DS version, but it just feels better with an actual controller.
Now, I know, Lester, which one do you think I should play better? Which version of the N64 version do you think I should play?
Well, that depends on what you have. Just anything but the Wii U VC, because that's the worst thing ever.
That's what I
You
was
won't be
worried
able to
about.
see anything.
That's what I was really freaking worried about.
If you're playing on Wii U, better be on the Wii side, because that you can actually see what you're doing.
Okay, well, I'll go and, I think I
Also,
might...
people report that there's bad input lag on the Wii UVC version, and the game runs in 24 frames per second. People report like up to a frame lag, so that's almost a second of lag.
Okay.
So you're better off just not playing that one, and just playing Wii. Will I be getting Terrace Area HD remastered? No, I have no interest in Terrace Area.
Yeah, I know you don't care for the Tales very much. I'll be getting it.
I have Symphonia, played some of it, and I don't know, didn't click.
It didn't click with you. Yeah. I'll be getting Tales of Vesperia soon, whenever it comes out. I think it comes out January?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it right off the bat, but I'll definitely
everything
get
else
it.
comes out in January, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, there's so many freaking games coming out in January. Holy crap! Well, Ocarina of Time was always 24 frames per second. Though.
Yeah, the 3DS version did up hit the 30 though, which is actually really nice. It feels a lot smoother.
Yeah. This will be a fun set of streams to watch. It'll be interesting to see who reacts to the water temperature first time. Oh, great, yeah. Because I've heard horror stories. Trust me. I mean, good lord, it's internet fact at this point.
It's not that bad. Like Great Bay Temple is way worse.
And you know what's weird? I didn't think Great Bay was that bad.
Yeah, so if that's the case, you shouldn't have that hard of a time in water. The only hard part is like if you have a locked door you come up and you haven't found a small key yet, you have to figure out, all right, where did I miss that? Because upping and lowering the water level, that's not bad. It's just tedious.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna be playing probably Ocarina. I'm gonna be playing Ocarina of Time next stream, and we're gonna try to play next couple of streams to beat it. Because I want to actually beat Ocarina. I want to be able to say I beat Ocarina of Time. There's another game that's like that. I might stream. Maybe not after Ocarina of Time, and that's Final Fantasy VII. I'd like to actually say how freaking beat it.
Years ago, and you got like maybe about 5 hours in or something like that. It wasn't much.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is another one of those games. It's just like I've started so many times, but I stopped, and I'm tired of doing that. I'm really tired of doing that. I know as I grow older, it's gonna happen, but
yeah,
you know. But I mean, like, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like at this point, I feel like streams are the best way for me to, like, be able to beat things. You know what I mean? Because it's like I get set 3 hours a week to play this game, and then
especially when it's a game you don't really care if you're going to worry about spoilers or not, because that's always the one thing you have to worry about going to a stream. But it's a game you don't care, then it doesn't matter at all.
Well, I've seen so many playthroughs of 7. I've seen so many playthroughs of Ocarina of Time. I've seen so many playthroughs of these games. It's not gonna spoil me. So, by the way, guys, if you guys want to spoil, what happens, you ain't spoiling it to me. I promise. I'm not gonna be really. When it comes to spoilers with Ocarina of Time, I've already seen the game in its entirety, thousands of times. So I know what's gonna happen. So you ain't spoiling anything, man. I mean, good lord, the game came out in '98, so. It says I don't own Final Fantasy VII, so I figure by this point in my life I might as well wait for the remake to come out before I finally play it.
Wait another 10 years.
Oh lordy, I don't know, man. That's gonna be a long time.
Yeah. The ratings are going PS6.
Yeah, PS6 at this point. I've never played that either. I mean, like, at least you can play it. Like, it's easy to play it on, and now Final Fantasy VII's coming to Switch.
Yeah, which honestly, never really played the PlayStation version nowadays. Just always played the HD port of it on like PS4, PC, Switch, stuff like that. You're just better off because it has a lot of quality of life updates.
Oh, it does? Okay, cool. Alright, I'm not gonna fight anymore. You won 5 battles. You broke the record. But yeah, you can just fight monsters here if you don't have a PvP opponent to play against. But it's kind of a cool way to refight bosses that you fought in the past. So I always like this mode as like a side thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it in Golden Sun. I wanted to thank you guys so much for coming and joining me on the stream, having fun time talking to you guys. This has been my first like playthrough of for doing streams, and this has helped me really. I don't know. This helped me get really acquainted with streams. Really made me happy to do streams, and I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and supporting me on this. Thank you guys.
It's good you picked a game that you knew like the back of your hand as well for this. Just it makes it easy just to ease into things.
Yeah. That I didn't want to do a playthrough of a game that I haven't played yet until I at least know how I'm gonna set up streams and all that other stuff. Because I felt like it would have been easier if I just played a game I knew. And this was obviously a game I knew back in my hand. Like it took me a while to remember some things, but that's because last time I played this game was the Let's Play I did 7-8 years ago at this point. So it's just like, yeah, I'll forget a couple of things. But
yeah,
yeah.
Happen all the time.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out to these streams. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Lester, for always joining in when you could on these streams too. I'm just glad that
that's no problem. Like I'm just glad to see everything's working fine too.
Yeah, and it always made me feel better to have somebody to bounce off of with commentating. And I know that
yeah, it does help.
I know you'll help me a lot with Ocarina of Time because like you play that game religiously now.
Yeah. Well, at one point I used to play like once a year too.
So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that. I mean, all I ask in stream is don't berate me too much on Ocarina of Time. I played Majora's Mask. I beat it, Majora's Mask, with the N64 controls, but I still had to get used to them a lot. I know that they're not too different from the other 3D Zelda games, but they're like aged controls. So,
well, it's not just that, but you also like when at least you played that one, you played off the Wii Virtual Console, which has very different sensitivity. The archery games, especially, are known to be a lot harder there, just because of the sensitivity not being 1-to-1. So it's very easy for you just to go from 0 to 100 and you're aiming and miss.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Alison streamed Ocarina of Time, it took her, what was it, like over an hour or so just do the one archery game for the Fortress because of just how bad the sensitivity was.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about that. Just deal with it.
Lester, I've never done anything on with Ocarina of Time. Does it support Classic Controller Pro?
Well, if you're playing the Wii Virtual Console, it supports the GameCube controller and original Wii and Classic Controller, yeah.
It supports the GameCube controller?
Well, any N64 game on Wii did, yeah. It's just, you know, Wii U doesn't allow you to do that.
Okay, well...
no ports.
Then I think I'll play the Wii. I'll play it on the Wii side. I won't play it on the Wii U version, but I'll play it on the Wii side.
Because again, it just the Wii U VC version has so many issues. I mean, just for reference sake, speedrunners use the Wii Virtual Console version for that reason. Like, it's the best emulation version of the game.
Yeah, Ethan, that's kind of how I was too with Ocarina. That's why I kind of wanted to use this stream to kind of give me an excuse to finally sit down and beat it, and I can actually say, hey, I've beaten Ocarina of Time. I'm so tired of telling people.
And then relearn the game.
Because I always got berated by my friends who's saying, you haven't beaten that game yet? And I said, man, I didn't grow up with this game. I didn't have it when I was a kid. The only N64 games I had was Pokemon Stadium 2, Yoshi's Story, Star Wars Pod Racer, Episode 1 Pod Racer, and Donkey Kong 64, and I couldn't even play that because I didn't know how to get the expansion pack out of the N64. That's my N64 gaming experience in a nutshell when I was a kid. So, and a Bug's Life. Bug's Life on N64. That's another game I played. So apparently my video got blocked because of the song Passion playing in it, even though I muted that part of the video. Did it get blocked for visual or audio?
That's the question, because if it's visual,
If
then
it's
there's nothing you can
visual,
do about that.
might have an issue there. I mean, it did have only a few seconds of the song playing, but it's still oh, you gotta mute the whole thing, man. Yeah, you can't be like.
There's nothing you can do about that at that
Yeah.
point, unfortunately.
You can't even have like a split second of it up when you're trying to avoid copyright. It says just audio. Okay, I'm alright. It says I've only played a little bit of Ocarina of Time. It's just, yeah, I said that already. I've never actually beaten a Zelda game besides Oracle Seasons and Hyrule Warriors. Haha. Well, I love the Zelda series. It's by far one of my favorites. So I figured, you know, I think it's time that I finally beat it. Actually, there are a couple Zelda games I haven't beaten. There's Ocarina of Time, obviously. I haven't played the Oracle games or Link's Awakening. I've beaten Phantom Hourglass, but I haven't beaten Spirit Tracks. What else is there? Skyward Sword's another one. I'm like 2 dungeons in Skyward Sword right now. I'm playing through it right now. Trying to think of another one. I think that's it. Looks like I have to re-record the whole video again. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Kirby. But it's just like, if you want to avoid copyright, you can't take chances. You can't let even a second of it go play.
Yeah. That's why a lot of that stuff I always try to toggle over, because it's just way easier to avoid it.
Yeah. Have you beaten the CDI games? We don't talk about them. Chugga's LP inspired you to start playing, huh? I'm surprised he hasn't played. I mean, I shouldn't be at this point. He didn't play Super Metroid, but he never liked Metroid.
Yeah, now he's having to play through Link to the Past for the same reason.
Yeah, Link to the Past is like, I feel like if there's 2 Zelda games you have to play, if you're a Zelda fan, you should play Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. And I haven't played one, so. Speaking of the CDI games, can get you sued by Nintendo. Oh, hi Iceberg. How are you doing? You just caught me at the very tail end of my stream here. About ready to wrap it up. I'm in Skyward Sword. Oh, you meant Skyward Sword. Chugga's LP inspired me to play Skyward Sword. Yes, it did. He actually did make me want to sit down and play it. But I started playing it, and then I left to go on vacation at the end of April. And then when we came back in like the middle of June, I just forgot to do it. I just forgot to keep going with it because I was away from my Wii for so long. I decided to take a nap when you tweeted you're going live in 20 minutes. It's okay, Iceberg. I was teasing you, bud. It's okay. In case you haven't heard, Iceberg, next week, was it next week? What's next week? 18th?
Yeah.
Next week I'm going. Oh, anyways, man, in chat, I'm leaving now. Wonderful. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kirby. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Well, I'm definitely not gonna be streaming on Christmas. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah,
say,
I'm not
that's
gonna stream
the
on
worst
Christmas.
thing to do. Next week's probably gonna be the last stream we have in
Yeah,
December. Then.
Next week's gonna be the last stream I do for, I want to say 2 weeks, because I think the next week after that's New Year's, and I'll probably take New Year's off too. yeah, so next week I'll be starting Ocarina of Time. I want to say first playthrough, but it's more like my third playthrough. But I only got past Dodongo's Cavern, so yeah, my first playthrough of Ocarina of Time I'll be playing next week at the same time that I started tonight. So I hope you guys are excited for that, because it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so I'm going to wrap the stream up for right now. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out to watch me play through Golden Sun. I had a lot of fun playing through this game again, and I had a lot of fun sharing it with you guys. Thank you guys so much. So, like I said, next week we're going to be starting Ocarina of Time blind playthrough. So, with that, I'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye, guys.
Yep. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.